What is going on, everybody? Welcome to week number 3 of our Mindful Parenting course. I'm Mike Masse, also known as Mindful Mike. So all of the questions I've got so far are from parents of children and youth in grade school, so K to 8. So if you have any questions specific to high school students, do not hesitate to message me directly on my site or Instagram. Keep those questions coming in. I'm getting lots of questions or even some just comments and reports on how things are going. So this week, I really wanted to focus on the idea of labeling. So last week, we looked at the idea of labeling a thought versus a fact, right? We went through that. And the idea of planting that seed for you as a parent to become comfortable with the idea and the concept of labeling thought versus fact. This week, we're going to start looking at how we can label or note our emotions. So before we learn how to work with those emotions or those difficult emotions like anxiety or frustration or anger, we're first going to look at how we can label them and just note what's present. So something that you can do with your family, that I do with my family, is we do something very simple, and it helps us learn to talk about our emotions equally. So quite often you'll see this, doesn't matter what age you are, you'll see that the positive, or what we deem the positive emotions like happiness, joy, love, excitement, we invite those in and let them stay as long as they want. Whereas the negative emotions, or what we see as negative, anger, frustration, sadness, fear, we usually try to shun those and push them out. And we want to resist them or get them out of our experience as quick as possible. So one of the principles of mindfulness is learning to work with your emotions with equanimity, like looking at them or holding them with balance. So one thing that I like to do, and this comes from my years working back in the camp industry, before bedtime, when I was working at overnight camps, especially when I worked at the Tim Hortons Children's Foundation, what we would do is we'd ask the campers, what was your apple, which is what is the best part of your day? What was your onion, so what you didn't love about the day, or maybe a difficult or challenging experience? And then lastly, what was your orange? What are you looking forward to in the next day? Now, the thing I find really powerful about this is you don't have to use the apple, onions, and oranges. If you have a grade 7 or 8 in your house, you're probably not the apples, onion, and oranges might not resonate with them, which is totally fine. But you can use this in really a non-formal way. I often ask my kids this when we're driving from point A to point B. Hey, what was the best part of your day? Oh, what didn't you like? What are you looking forward to tomorrow? And you can make it a regular part of conversation around the dinner table or before bed routine. So the child or youth gets used to talking about their experience. And then most importantly, what we can do is you can ask them, what was the best part of your day? And they say, well, you might get the generic answer of I don't know. But again, just be consistent. What was the best part of your day? I don't know. Well, think of one thing that you really enjoyed. And they say, well, I really liked recess and I played with my friend such and such. And you can say, okay, what emotion was there? What were you, was it happy? Were you excited? And they can say, well, I was pretty happy. Where did you feel it? And they're probably going to say, well, I don't know. Just like if I ask you, what are you happy about? And then you say, well, I'm happy about this or that. And I say, where are you experiencing that happiness? Adults often look at me like, I don't know. It's totally fine. We are not used to looking at our emotions and just letting them be there and then identifying, articulating where they are. So start this with yourself. Start noticing one positive experience throughout the day for yourself as the parent and think, okay, as a parent, I'm experiencing this apple when I had dinner with my kids and we had a nice little conversation. How did that make you feel? Well, I felt loved, or I felt I was present. Where did you feel it? I felt it in my chest or my mind. The more that you run these reps, the easier it is for you to help navigate your child use these techniques. So again, when you ask them what was the best part of your day or their day, and they say, well, this thing that happened at the recess, what did it make you feel? Well, you might be a little bit of a pause. And you say, well, did you feel happy? Did you feel excited? Did you feel joy? And they say, okay, I felt happy. Where did you feel happy? And they might have a pause again and go, I don't know. Well, kind of maybe in my head or my chest. Help them work through it. It's not going to work effortlessly the first couple times, right? This is something like anything that takes a system to build, and reps are our friend here. Here we are, Bo. I'm just interrupting Bo doing his French homework. So I wanted to use the apples, onions, and orange live with Bo so you could see how I use it. So Bo, What was your favorite part about today or yesterday, if you could pick anything?
Today or yesterday?
Yeah, your favorite part.
The walk.
The walk. Last night, the walk we did? What was the best part about the walk? Like, what did you like about it?
Playing.
Playing with your brother? Cool. And what did it make you feel? Like, was it fun? That was the emotion? Cool. And where did you feel fun? Was it like here? Was it here? Was it your whole body? Was it more in your head? What would you say?
Whole body.
The whole body. Sweet. Now, what was the thing you didn't like about today or yesterday, if you had to pick one thing?
My homework.
Your homework? And what did it make you feel?
Frustrated.
Frustrated? Frustrated about what?
My homework.
Yeah, you frustrated about homework, not knowing stuff? Okay, and where did you feel that? In your body, in your mind, where?
Mind.
Yeah, where did you feel frustrated?
Mind.
In your mind, okay? And then what's something you look forward to later today or tomorrow? What's like something you're excited about?
It's actually gonna happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
School.
Going back to school when you feel better? Cool, man. And where do you feel that?
No idea.
You don't know where you feel excited? Here or like when you think about going to school tomorrow, what does that make you feel?
Happy.
Happy. Okay, and where do you feel happy? Or here? Like where? If you close your eyes for a second, okay? And think about going to school and feeling happy and seeing all your buddies. Where do you feel it the most? Happy. In your mind. Cool. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks.
I'm closing my eyes.
Oh, you can open your eyes now, buddy. Thanks, dude. But the intent with it is that they are able to label their experience and then articulate their experience to themselves. Why is that? So when they experience a difficult time, so let's say they're having a hard time with French, or they had a frustrating time at recess, and you can say, what was the part about the day that wasn't the best for you? And they can say, well, I was really angry at this situation. Okay, if you think about that, where did you feel that anger? Was it in your chest? Was it in your hands? Was it in your jaw? Was it more in your mind? Have them articulate that. And then the same thing, when you're orange, what do you look forward to tomorrow? Well, I'm really excited about this thing happening tomorrow. Have them work it out. When you think about that, where do you feel that excitement? Again, is it in your chest? Is it in your stomach? Is it in your mind? Help them articulate their experience. Label, 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 label. You'll see why as we move on forward in the practice, and particularly when we start looking at how to work with difficult emotions, labeling is your friend. But most people, all humans, in my experience, need help witnessing or noting their emotions because we don't treat emotions equally. So for you as the parent, what you can do, a kind reminder, is just some quick refreshers on noting your experience. So at the end of the day, ask yourself, what was my positive moment of the day? And then work through, how did it make you feel? Like what was present? Where was it present? Right? With the happy or the positive emotion. When we look at maybe those difficult emotions, so what was your onion of the day as the parent? Identify what was the onion, right? What didn't you like? How did it make you feel? What was the emotion? What was present? Where was it present? And then same thing, what you look forward to tomorrow. Run through the what is present and then the where is present. Start to do that systematically for yourself and then start to make it a thing that you're doing with your children and youth weekly. Of course, if you ever have any questions, continue to message me directly. For some of the questions that I'm getting in, I'm not answering in this format because they're more personal, so I'm just DMing or emailing people back directly. So again, whatever comes up, do not hesitate to message me. I'm going to post a short little video on how to work or at least introduce this idea of emotions for your youth in the link below. Okay? So thank you for all that you do. Keep posted. Please do not hesitate to reach out at MINDFULMIKE.CA or DM me directly at MINDFULMASSE, MASSE. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.